Yo, what's going on? This is your boy Buck Crizzle back in the building once again. Welcome to my channel. There's something in my eye. I said welcome to my channel. Buck plays no games. You know how we get it down here, man. Yo, remember to like, share, subscribe. A little malfunction here. Remember to like, share, subscribe after this video. If you like my content, let me know down in the comments what you want to hear next and all that good stuff, man. Let me know how I'm doing, you know what I'm saying? Yo, what are we about to get into today? Man, let me tell you something, man. Mass Appeal, in my opinion, has dropped just recently, like 2 or 3 days ago. In my opinion, the best Rhythm Roulette episode ever. You know what I'm saying? I said in a couple videos back, I was giving my top 3 Rhythm Roulette episodes, and I said Knife Wonder was number 1, and then number 2 was Arab Music, and then for me number 3 was Havoc. I enjoyed watching the beat that he cooked up, and those been my top 3. Those have, the fuck was that? But check it out. Just recently, Mass Appeal linked up with Knife Wonder yet again. You know what I'm saying? And dropped yet another round 2, episode 2 for Knife Wonder. Well, when that day came, man, and before I hit play on the video, I saw that joint was 30 minutes long. I was like, what is this dude about to do? You know what I'm saying? As soon as you hit play, if you a hip hop fan, man, if you hip hop boom bap, man, you grew up in the 90s, man, you know what I'm saying, the early 2000s, you know what I mean, hearing that type of sound, bro, you are going to appreciate this video so much, man. So much, man. This video is near and dear to my heart. I can honestly say that, man. And it was like a Christmas present after Christmas. That's how I looked at it, man. Knife Wonder, he himself, I mean, you get to see Knife Wonder not cook up 1 beat, not 2 beats, not 3 beats, but I think it's a total of 4. 4 beats, Knife Wonder, back to back, back to back. There ain't many, it's like they don't give many producers on Rhythm Roulette that chance to make them many beats on Rhythm Roulette. You know what I'm saying? And, or maybe it was just in his head, yo, ahead of time, yo, I'm going to make 4 beats for this episode. If it was like that, man, look, that dude blessed us, you know what I'm saying? But he blessed us on so many levels, like with this video, because it wasn't just, you know, it was dope, you know, just seeing him, you know, cook up, you know what I'm saying? Beat after beat, beat after beat, chop up drums, chop up samples, and just, you know what I'm saying, bopping his head, you know, seeing how he works in the studio. But he was giving tips. This was like, this almost felt like this is something that we should be paying for. This is Knife Wonder giving us tips, you know what I'm saying? And in all honesty, a lot of the tips that he was saying, these are things that are elementary. These are things that we should know as beat makers and producers. You know what I'm saying? These are things that we do know as beat makers and producers. But to get reassured by somebody on Knife Wonder's level, to be reassured by Knife Wonder himself on these tips, it's like, you know what? You're right. I need to get back to doing that. I need to get back to doing this, you know what I'm saying? And the main tip that, you know what I'm saying, that it didn't blow my wig away. It didn't blow my wig off or anything, because this I know. Knife Wonder, his first tip, he said, if you're listening to a record, if you're listening to a song that you want to sample from, and you hear a loop, loop it. Don't overthink it. And it's like, you know what? I knew that already. Don't say duh, you know, don't be like duh. But to be reassured that, once again, man, if you hear a loop, just loop it. Plain and simple, man. Man, don't overthink it. Don't overthink them chops. Don't overthink that loop. Don't overthink them drums. You know what I'm saying? If it sounds dope, if it sounds dope, then most likely it's dope. If it sounds dope, then that means that a handful of other people will think that that beat or that loop is dope also. You know what I'm saying? Let's not talk about the people who won't like it. I mean, because you're gonna have those. You need those. You need ones that like your stuff, and then you need ones that don't like your stuff. I mean, because that's how you learn along the way, and all that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, to be reassured that right there, if the loop is dope, man, just loop it. Whatever. Don't overthink. Don't overthink. Don't overthink. And like it's like to be reassured that it's like it was really like a breath of fresh air. It was, you know what, it was a duh moment. But what it wasn't me saying duh to Knife Wonder, it was me saying duh to myself. I was like, yo, I need to get back to doing that. Finding loops, looping stuff. That's how I started out making beats when I first started sampling, you know what I mean? Just finding loops. You know, throwing some drums over it, whatever. But if it's a dope loop, then just let it be just that. And you know, man, like Griselda, man, a lot of they beats are just loops, or at least they sound like that. I ain't seen Derringer or Alchemist, or I seen a couple Alchemist beat making sessions, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, you listen to the beats, man, and they sound like loops. But they loop it in such a dope way, you ain't got no other choice but to respect it, you know what I'm saying? And that's another dude I would like to see. Those are two dudes that I would love to see do a Rhythm Roulette. Mass Appeal. If y'all see this video, man, link up with the Alchemist, man. Put pressure on that man. We need a Rhythm Roulette from him. Derringer also, you know what I'm saying? Still waiting on the DJ Premier, you know what I mean? Kanye West. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my favorite producers also. It's Kanye, man. Don't sleep on him. Kanye, Just Blaze. Yo, it's the beginning of a new year. Mass Appeal, man. Hit them producers up. But we are talking about just one particular producer today. And that is the man, the myth, the legend himself, Carolina's own. He up in North Carolina, I'm down here in South Carolina. It's a Carolina thing in the building, you know what I'm saying? Knife Wonder, that's who we talking about today, man. And we are going to be talking about tip number 1, exploring tip number 1, not overthinking loops. If you hear a dope loop, just loop it. You know what I'm saying? We about to go over here to the MPC and we gonna get into it. So stay tuned. All right, so let's pick some vinyl to sample from, you know what I mean? I got my white people section right here, my black people section down here. I got more white people stuff down here, more black people stuff down there. Yeah, we're not here to give you a tour though. What we're here to do is to pick out, what I'm gonna do is pick out 3 records, you know what I'm saying? No matter which section it's from, you know what I mean? Just pick out 3 records, see if we can cook up. I might pick something from every area, you know what I mean? My white people section, my black people section. And the only reason I do it like that is, you know, there's no particular reason. It's kind of just me being stupid, being funny. I mean, but I kind of do it like that for a reason, because I mean, you know, like all my sample base, all my records, when I go record shopping, you know, if I pick up a record that looks like this, and you know what I mean, I already knew who Olivia Newton-John was. I've heard of her. I've heard of her before, you know what I'm saying? But I know that it wouldn't have as much soul as Donny Hathaway would, you know what I'm saying? Bobby Womack would, you know what I'm saying? So I knew it wouldn't have as much soul. If I was looking for soul, I'll go here, my Donny I'll go in my black people section. But if I wanted something more, you know what I mean, twangy, or you know what I mean, more guitar plucky and all that, you know what I mean, to sound like on a country tip, I'll go to my white people section. I don't want nobody to think I'm over here being funny, if you know what I mean. No, don't nobody be starting that, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. We're gonna pick out 3 record stuff on here, man. I think it's actually still on my vinyl player. So that's good. So yeah, I'm gonna go back to this record right here. You know, there's probably something crazy on that. Hence Crazy Eyes, Poco. You know what? I might see what I can cook up with that. Yeah, keep looking. I think we might see what's on there. That looks interesting right there. Looks interesting. All right, that's it for the white people. Let's go to the black people. That's the fun about, you know, digging through your records, you know what I'm saying? Shaka Khan and Rufus. I know there's something on there. Yeah. And I just came across another Donny Hathaway. This is Donny Hathaway live right here, brother. Yeah, dope stuff on here. It's a soundtrack, original soundtrack, Black Edwards, 10-inch, I guess that's what that means. Original music from Henry, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. But yeah. From an old movie, it looks like. So, we're gonna put the needle down, see if we can get popping. All right, so we back in the building over here. We got the vinyl going right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick 3 samples. And I'm gonna sample them on she going crazy. I am going to sample 3 songs from vinyl. All right, so I think we're gonna start out with some Donny Hathaway, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it popping. Oh yeah, and also the original sound of all these records. The original sounds of these records are going to be warped. All I did was just alter the pitch. Put the needle down. There's something in there, boy.
If I ever leave you can love, trust, and understand.
I think that's been touched before. I can hear it. Let's see. Using them as one shots, you know what I mean? With an echo behind a delay. Yes, sir. You see what I mean? Just keeping it simple, man. Don't need much, you know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, Ninth Wonder, man. That technique, man. You find a nice loop, you know what I mean? You know, if it sounds good, then that's something to work with, you know what I mean? And so that's what we're doing here. If you find a nice loop, man, just loop it. It's gonna sound good, man. If it sounds good to you, then that means it sounds good. That's another thing that Knife has said in the video. You gotta listen to the sample, you know what I'm saying? See, I thought it was going. But it's actually going. That's how it's actually going. Like, listen to the sample. Yeah, listen to the tones and textures, you know what I mean? My bad. You know what I'm saying? Just creating loops, creating skeletons, man. It's nothing. It's nothing. That's the first beat right there, you know what I mean? The beat number 2. That's kind of fire right there. Because how I did that, the first beat is it's all in one project. The first beat is in sequence 1, and the second beat is in sequence 2. So now we're going to go to the last beat. That's going to be in sequence 3. What do you know? That's another simple already. That's another simple one. I already know what I want to do with that. I heard something. Wait a minute. I heard something again. Is so. You see where we going with it? All right, so stop this. All right, I gotta get them drums sounding right. Yeah. I used to let fear control me, yeah. I used to let fear control me. Listen. To let fear control me. Nobody told me for all the sins of your past. Look, nigga, you owe me. Walk around with you like your best friend, your homie. Y'all let them mold me. That was the old me. I stole the book with all the tricks and spells. Wasn't hard to tell. This is what I need. Cause what I did in the past, it failed. Living in the shell. Now I laugh in the face of my enemies like I'm sitting watching Keenan and Kel. You niggas funny like crash dummies. In case you missed it, fucking around with me, I have you wish you never existed. You ain't no pimp kid. If I gave it the chance, your chick would swallow me like Gatorade. That's haterade when she piss it on your face, nigga. How many dudes you taste when you kiss her face, nigga? Both in town, also out of state, niggas. Looking at your life in the cup and knock it over to be like, damn, what a waste, nigga. This Palmetto State, nigga, shake niggas like Skip to my Lou while Iverson on Tyrone Lou. Master her back in the food. So that's all I do. Step in front of the mic, light the fuse, and then boom. You ain't gonna have a chance to get away. No time to lose. I guess having the clue would have been nice, but I don't do prior briefing. It's not smart to look at me as some kind of weakling. I don't talk much, so pay attention when I'm speaking and shut the fuck up, nigga. Yeah, a nigga. I fuck with it. Excuse my language. I rock with it. I'm on my hip hop shit, you heard? But yo, that's pretty much it, man. Taking Knife Wonders. First tip, man. not overthinking a loop, not overthinking anything when it comes to beat making, man. That's what it's all about, man. Get in the studio, cook. Don't let nothing stop you, you heard me? Yo, man, thank you for coming and joining. This has been your boy, Buck Krizza. Buck plays no games, you know what it is down here, man. Yo, check them links out, man. I got beats for you on airbit.com. I got a EP out, Untitled. It's everywhere, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon Music, all that, man. Go stream that for your boy. Me and my boy got some music out. Me and Q-Tile, man. Villains Are People Too. That's out, man. Go check us out. We got some more coming for y'all this year, too, man. Keep your eyes open, man. We working, you heard me? Buck plays no games. Buck Krizza in the building. Thank you for coming and joining, and we'll be back for some more heat. One.